Hello everyone, welcome on back to Hutan Pantai. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna finally get this field sprayed for weeds. I did buy some herbicide, so I'm sure the money amount in the account right now is a little bit different from what it was last time. Now, I did do one deadwood contract already. I already put that into the sawmill. It was for 9 trees. We can collect the money for that. It was up by the temple, actually. It's right in here. So 9 trees, like I kind of brought up in Riverbend, I'm going to do some more off camera than doing them all on camera. Just to save a little bit of time for us, because obviously it's going to take 15-20 minutes to do it. And that takes away time that we get to other things, like actually do work on our farm. So I think for that case, it's going to be best if we try to do them off camera. Because I do want to continue doing them. Obviously, they're pretty dang nice to do. Obviously, we get basically free money out of the deal, outside of the rental for the sawmill and time. It's basically free otherwise. Alright, there we go. Now, this is going to be doing the planting in that field down there. We just did the harvest on it, I think, last month. And the plan is to try to get the grass field mowed today. I have the Massey down at the store at the current moment, because I do have the water tanker there that I was planning on selling, then buying one that does support buffalo milk, actually. So I do have that down at the store, basically replacing it with the same thing in a way. What's going to be best? It's May right now. We could do barley or wheat, and we could try to get chickens. I'm trying to see where could we fit chickens at, though. Yeah, I think we'll do barley. I would like to try to get chickens. Yeah, obviously with us doing some more hay, though, we're going to want to eventually get some place to store it. That's on the ever-growing list of things. I am considering selling the one shed that's up here in this corner, and we can maybe fit it up there. That's what I'm kind of thinking right now. That way we get something up there. Have our worker do the planting here. Yeah, we could sell the one little shed up here. Can't really store much up there, but we could. I'm pretty sure it takes away this at the same time. We could place it right in there. If there's something that fits in there good. Obviously, I would prefer something that would be right next to the actual water buffalo, but there's not really room there, so. We'll probably buy a front mower for this, too. Should save a little bit on the time. It should be in the... Yep, okay, well, we will repair it. Repaint. So just under 13 grand. Which is just fine, because I think the replacement is actually cheaper than that. We'll end up making money on this. Yeah, 10 grand. We'll stick with the 7,000 liter one. I don't want to do 200,000. Seems like a little bit much to me. Am I the most realistic farming sim player? No, but I'm not 200,000 liter capacity barrel, unrealistic. Let's get this sold. Should have everything packed up. So we got long planks and wood beams. We're going to take this to the temple. Right now we can't really do much with the temple, though. It's not going to progress really at all, because it's just waiting on cement bags. So 40,000 for the wood beams. Oh. And 35,500 on the long planks. That's what, 75,000? Oh yeah, we did pretty good on that, I would say. Alright, let's get a second mower for this. Right now, it doesn't make a ton of sense to try to get one of, is it this one? Yeah, one of these where it can actually make a swath at the same time, because we're doing just hay. Yeah, right now we have that, so I would like to get a front mower option. I think we might go with this one. Obviously, I would like to stay with the brand, but it's slightly wider. And sometimes issues with using the dual mower is when you turn, you'll miss that little piece. So I'm hoping maybe that half a meter will make a difference. It might not, but yeah, it's going to be nice to have the front mower here as well. Should, in theory, take far less time. In theory. Yeah, this is making good progress. I just wanted to look at, how much is this worth? 4.5 grand. We'll sell it. Yeah, I saw somewhere that somebody said it, this would be taken along with it. Sheds. What would fit in here? This barely would not fit. I think this would fit as well. Obviously, there's something that it doesn't like, so it's saying it overlaps, but you could fit it just in there. Kind of sticks out a little bit, though. Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad option here. I would prefer to eventually do square bales. Worker completed there. Oh, probably driving. Was there good contracts? That's pretty good. That is a pretty dang good one. 13 grand for a hoeing contract, and it's right across the road. Yeah, it'll take a worker a while, but they should be able to finish that. Not too long a time. Eventually, I gotta get the Merlot back to the farm. Did they change that texture a little bit? It looks different. I feel like that texture's a little bit different. Huh. Maybe it's just me. Might just be the lighting. It's a little cloudy out. Yeah, this should take significantly less time. That extra 3 meters, it's not a lot, but it's definitely going to speed things up. It'll allow us to get a nice tedder in here. We can do that this month as well. Yeah, just like that, we're 1 lap done. How does this look for the steering assist? I'm curious. 7.4. Is that actually what it's combined at? Yeah. It's a little bit off, but it's pretty dang close. Yeah, that's... So it does take that into account. You never know, so that's kind of nice. Obviously, we must have took that line a little bit off, but... Yeah, how do they do this line here? Okay, they have us driving that. Okay. I'm somewhat understanding how they're okay, yep. Then we could go into this. The lines look slightly different than what they would normally do. Probably because it's a dual mower setup. Well, I think I'll probably go ahead and start up a time lapse for the mowing here so we can get this finished here quickly, and then we can move on to tethering. And we'll try to windrow as well today. Baling will probably be next month, just based off of time constraints. So I'll text everyone once the time lapse is done.
Salt on my skin, pull me closer, right in. I think about all of it. Walk in the city to sunset, we'd sit, talk about everything. Now I can't sleep without you by my side. You are the best part of me, and I can't deny. Now I'm just someone I don't even recognize. Can't go back, but I'm trying to.
Alright, so we're just about done here. We can get the tether. Get this, well, tethered. We really do need more storage almost on the farm, though. I mean, I think eventually this field, like I've said, is gonna be part of the farm. Especially if we put a shed over there, which, I mean, maybe we could put the bales over there instead of over here. I mean, obviously that's gonna take away a field a little bit sooner than I would want, but definitely still do it. Got 61% done with the hoeing contract. It's going very, very quickly. Now, we'll get back to the store here and we'll look at the tethers, and we'll probably lease a windrow. I don't know if we'll do baling today. A baling will be a we'll see type thing, I think. Like I said, I would like to get a square baler, but the cost is quite a bit more. If we're going to do wrapped, it's even more because, you know, a wrapper and a round bale for 150 centimeter sizes, which is bigger than this one. Obviously, that's what, 130,000, we'll call it that. But, you know, to get the smallest or cheapest one here is 164,000, which is 240 centimeter bales, which are bigger than the only wrapper can do 220s. Yeah, only 220s. I thought I could do bigger, but still 220 is a fairly good sized bale. I did not do the tether. Bigger might be better here. For $1,000 more, we get almost an extra meter. So I think this would make sense. A boundary spreading system? How much extra is it? 800 bucks. It's not going to cost that much more. The lease. We're going to lease it like that. I'm curious, is that almost a windrow then? We're going to see. Would that mean it'll spread it to the side? If that is the case, then maybe we look to buy this tether? It did not work how I thought it would. If you go to standard, is that any different? Oh, it kind of just makes it so it doesn't go as far out. So we'll put it down, I guess. Yeah, not what I thought. Not quite what I was thinking. So we'll still have to get a windrow, which we'll do probably that one. The price increase in here is massive. There might be some mod ones, so maybe you have to look at that, but get some installed. There's been more and more mods coming out recently, so there might be some of those, which is good to see. Obviously, that means the mod developers have all the tools in their hands and they're making progress on either converting mods over from 22 or making new ones. I would assume a lot of them right now are being converted over. Obviously, it does take a good amount of time to actually model these things, so I'm sure it takes a while to make new ones. 92% done with that contract. Like I said, it was going to get through that really quick. Is there other good ones? We could probably have that finish. It's so rare when I see that big of ones. Normally, there's not that large of contracts. Like that amount of money. There's usually a lot of like $5,000 ones. But heck, I'll do it. We'll do this, and I mean, the thing is, like, next month we might not do any contracts, so especially if there's not ones that are like this. Wow. It's rare when you see that many, like, high-priced ones outside of, like, Harvest. And obviously Harvest do require a good amount of effort on our part versus cultivating. It's just set it down and let the worker do it. It can manage quite well. This is quite a large field, but it's also, you know, fairly large strips, so make it back here. We'll get that collected. 12.5 grand. Because right now we're getting a fairly good amount of wood products from the sawmill every month. Then we can try to put that into a dairy. I would like to try to get more water buffalo by then. How many do we have right now? We have 20. There are weeds in here, I realize that. I can't really do much about that now, so. Where's the trigger? It's over here. There it is. We could buy some more. By 20 more, we fill it halfway. Gotta make the... And we can buy maybe 5 of these. Which is 10? Yeah, we could do 10. We gotta make sure we get a good amount of money, obviously, out of these. 20% to reproducing on those. We gotta make sure we make the money. And we gotta make sure we get enough of buffalo milk that it actually makes sense to get a large dairy. I think it should, but... Is there a dairy on the map by any chance? No. Okay. Had to check, just in case. Would be cheaper to rent right now, so... Well, I think I'll go ahead and start up a time-lapse. We'll finish up the tethering here, and we could probably do the windrow all in one. So I'll text everyone once the time lapse is done.
In the city to sunset, we'd sit, talk about everything. Now I can't sleep without you by my side. You are the best part of me, and I can't deny now I'm just someone I don't even recognize. Can't go back, but I'm trying to, 'cause I'm not me.
Alright, so we're just about done here with the windrowing. Looks like contract is just over 40%. So I'm trying to think here, we could probably just bail this then. Then by the time we're done, you know, the contract might be getting closer then. So let's get these returned. Oh. Return it. Yeah, they're doing pretty good over there. Obviously, usually the last few percent, like last like 15-20% is just the very edge, which doesn't take that long to do usually. Yeah, we'll do baling then. Why not? We gotta wait on obviously the cultivator to be done. That'll make sense. And next month I don't think we have much to sell. We haven't did soybeans or anything. That's really the main like summer crop to sell. Get that lowered and turned on. Off we go. Yep, 180s. Yep. Like I said, makes sense. We can quickly knock this out with you know, workers still working over there. We won't end with how much money I originally said we were gonna end up with. Obviously, we bought some more water buffalo though. We were up to what, 40 total, 40 adults, and then I think we bought another extra 5. And they are a ways out from reproducing. I think that all of them would reproduce, I think. We'd go from 40 to, what, 60, 65? There's only 20 right now are there. It does take a while for them to get to that point, though, so maybe we look to buy even more adults. You know, to the point where they actually start producing a good amount of milk. Well, I'll just go ahead and do a short little time lapse. We'll finish out the rest of the baling here, and then I would assume the cultivator will be almost done or done by then, so we'll see. Maybe we'll finish it out. I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, so we're just about done with the contract. 2%. I was really thinking this would end quicker than this. We're almost there, too, so 99%. It'll end just before, yep. We can get that collected. 14 grand. It was probably closer to like 13 once you figure worker fees in there. Did we sell? Yeah. I did set a lot of the like 1 liter products. Oh, I didn't do tomatoes though. I set a lot of them to just automatically sell. Where's the tomato at? Must be this one. Doesn't show a liter, but let's automatically move these back. That way, if I ever turn them back on, I don't accidentally have them automatically sell. Yeah, I figured, I mean, we had a bunch of just 1 liter, 2 liter amounts in here, and it was just taking up a lot of space. So I just had them automatically sell. Kind of nice if obviously like right at the end and you're trying to sell off things. Just set it automatically sell. You get something for it then instead of nothing. But yeah, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.